Well, grand old welcome back here to the Lotus SMP, and a happy Halloween to you as well. As you can see, this is going to be the last day that I get to wear the Toad costume before we go back to the same old slip. But it's been fun to celebrate the kind of autumn, American holiday of Halloween. And I actually got to dress up as Tigger from Winnie the Pooh. On Thursday, as an elementary school teacher, we had a costume parade, and it was the kids' last day of school for the week. And so I know that if I was a kid, I would be so pumped about the fact that Halloween is on a Friday where you don't have school. Like, I know that if I was a kid, depends on what the age is, of course. But if I had Friday, no school on Halloween, if I was younger, I would do whatever little kids do. But I'd probably say in about 5th or 6th grade, I think you're still kind of the age. You're definitely still of the age where you can go trick-or-treating, although you're starting to get older, but it's still, you're definitely still a kid at the end of the day. And so you can dress up and go trick-or-treating. And if I had Friday off, I totally know that I would have played maybe like some Call of Duty or something like that. And I know I'm sure that there were plenty of kids today that like their equivalent, like the game of their day is probably Fortnite. Where for me, in my generation, the game of the day, like the best game, was Call of Duty. Although there, maybe, if I was now in like 8th grade or 9th grade, or maybe just in high school, a lot of people would probably be talking about Battlefield 6 at the moment. And I have a couple friends that I used to play with in college, and I used to play a lot of Call of Duty back in high school. So Minecraft was never the only thing that I really was doing when it comes down to it. But I ended up really enjoying, Call of Duty and hanging out with this group of guys, and now a lot of them are playing the new Battlefield game. And I know that if it was my time and maybe I was disillusioned by Call of Duty, I know tons of people are enjoying the new Battlefield game, and that would have been my thing. But now my thing is, of course, definitely Minecraft, and I don't see any way of going back. So I'm sure they may play together. And I think, hopefully this upcoming month, at the end of the month, I may actually purchase a rig and get a better computer after using this computer for a long time, and making this a bit into kind of like a side kind of personal computer. And really investing in the channel and that sort of thing. Although I know things are okay, imagine how much better they would be. And this computer only has so much storage and so much RAM that allows for me to make Minecraft videos, and also at the same time be able to it doesn't allow for me to play any other games, having like replay mods, cinematics, and MP4s and all the different things. But having an actual computer would make a big difference. So I'm kind of excited for it. Welcome, and a happy Friday. And I think that our starter village, or starter base that we have right here, the architect's cottage, is looking so good, I think. And so Spooky, welcome back. It was fun to hang out with you just for a bit of time as I was getting ready for stream. And thank you for the recommendation on the beef peppercorn beef tips. I have already cooked them and had a couple. I had 3 of them, and they're very good. Good fuel before a stream, I can assure you that. And then at the same time, I still have, I think it's a Nashville hot kind of seasoning for a pork loin that's still in the oven at this time. And so, I don't know, I'm just cooking things. I'm kind of meal prepping. And so eventually I'll take a break and I'll have to like flip the pork loin and that sort of thing and have dinner. But kudos. And it's great, all the love for vegetarians and vegans out there. But for me, a nice thinly sliced piece of meat man, that was hard to say, is so great, especially when it's freshly cooked, in my personal opinion. This place is starting to look pretty good. And we have some kind of exciting things going on for tonight's stream. Let me change the song very quickly. Along with Mari, what's going on? It's good to see you. Oh, Mari, you're already there. Let's celebrate. Okay, let's celebrate. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice. Why didn't I hear the sound? You're the best. Mari, thank you. And the red definitely looks good on you. I don't know why I can't like it, but I appreciate you. Let's see. I thought you were allowed to love that. Okay, get yourself that pewter. I appreciate you. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Yeah, I'm unable to play. I can't play with my friends. Although it would be, it'd be fun to, because literally everything that I have, everything that I'm doing is based on Minecraft. Man, it's raining, but Mari, thank you so much. I appreciate you. But we have something very fun that we're going to do, actually, as a result of stream donations tonight. Although I do need to definitely find a bed too. And I am not surprised that I don't know where one might be. So I say we can fly on down here. The mobs are going to show up very soon. Okay. Hopefully we can come up here and find ourselves a bed. I would not be... Man, that's surprised. Okay. Okay, but we are safe right here. So I want to show you guys. We have something kind of fun. I just have to go into... I think... window capture right here. Boom. Okay. Okay. And I think you guys can see this. Okay, but so here we have the Wheel of Names. And so I am going to click to spin, and this is going to give us either a trick or a treat. Okay. So we have Mob Party. Meaning that I cannot sleep for the night and I have to go and take on all of the mobs down here, which is definitely going to be very scary. We happened to have rolled a treat or a trick right there. Okay. Man, I'm nervous. I don't have a shield or anything like that. I want to put away... Okay. At least some of the things that we have. Actually, let's see. There's no mobs around us right now. Oh, wait, I have to... Wait, 1 second. You're still looking at the wheel. My fault. Okay, we're back. We're back. And we're back in action. We're okay. So Mari, thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. And we're gonna have to see me fend myself for the night now. So I am going to turn up the brightness for you guys. And I can put a lantern into our offhand. Oh wait, I forgot, guys. I completely forgot. Wait. We have to put on a replay mod cinematic. Look at this. I forgot that all of the mobs are gonna have skeleton heads. Or not skeleton heads. Are gonna have pumpkin heads. Wait, that's so funny. Guys, I don't think I've actually ever played Minecraft on Halloween night before. Wait. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. I don't think I've actually ever done that on Halloween night. Okay, you don't get the helmet or anything, but that's fine. And we might as well place down a couple of lanterns while we're here, right? Just to kind of light up this area a bit. Maybe one over here. Maybe do one little sweep of the area. And I think a major plan for our stream for the night is going to be to kind of put a lot more extra life into the path and kind of finish that out. But if you guys have any sort of things that you would want me to do, I'm more than happy to do that, along with more tricks and more treats, hopefully. And we'll probably, if anyone else comes online, hopefully we'll probably... Oh, I ran out of lights right there. Oh. Just saw an Enderman in the rain. If other people come online to celebrate Halloween tonight, then maybe they can teach me how to play the mini games that we have now in the shopping district, which I have not played so far, but I really do want to. And if you guys don't know, everyone else here on the server has played for 24, or everyone else made pretty much an entire town, like a Halloween themed village, within 24 hours, which is absolutely insane. Okay, and I have a bed, but I'm realizing, wait, I need to fulfill the challenge. I need to go and slay some mobs. Let's eat some red carrots right now. And man, this place is gonna look incredible when we're done with every single build that we have here. Okay, let's go see if we can find any mobs. Maybe this might be a bad actually area for it, so I say we'll fly into mob-infested territory right here. Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm getting shot at. Okay. Oh man, why did we have to have a trick? Why did we have to have a trick right here? Here we go. Oh, okay. Oh, I need a shield. I need a shield. Oh. Okay. Oh. Okay. 2, 3. Okay. Okay, we gotta keep going. Man, of course it's raining and it's nighttime. This is the worst time, or the worst weather to have this trick right here. We have to survive the night and actively go and hunt mobs the entire time. Which would be nice, except for I think I have mending on everything. Yeah. Oh, creeper. Oh. Okay. Okay, let's get into... Oh. 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 Mob party. The name of this... Oh. The name of this challenge is Mob Party. Oh. We have to make ourselves a mob party. Oh. Oh, blow him up. 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 Okay. Oh. Oh, gunpowder. Ooh, another guy over here. Okay. Oh, Enderman. Can't spawn though because of the rain. Okay, let's go. Oh, two creepers over here. 3 creepers. Oh, skeleton. Mob party. Oh, just set. Just come on. I want it to be daytime already. Come on. Come get me. Okay. Man was quite trigger happy right there, you could say. Come on, creep. Oh, oh, the Enderman. Oh. Oh. I'm such a wimp. Okay. That creeper man. That creeper man. Oh, oh. Oh, dude. Oh, what is the Enderman keeps spawning right next to me? Oh, it's so sketchy. Oh, more gunpowder. Okay. At least we can make more rockets with the stuff that we're getting right now. Okay, skeleton. Oh. Let's eat. Oh, dodge and weave. Oh. 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 Okay. Okay, I think we have survived the night. As the sun begins to rise, okay. Look at that, we got 3 more gunpowder too. I'm definitely okay with that. So I say, let's hit the skies once again. Hopefully it doesn't keep raining for too much longer and we can head back on over to our starter area. Mari, once again, thank you so much, honestly. Thank you for this, for the donation, and happy Halloween. And look at that, we have our first trick off the sounding board right there. Hopefully we can get a treat for the next one right there. That was fun. Okay, and leveled up. Yes, I do agree. A whole ton of creepers right there. But we happen to have prevailed. So I'm a happy man. And we have even a bit more bounty as well. I would not have wanted to. We did not set our bed for the night. So I would not have wanted to end up going to spawn in the middle of the night and having to try to get back. Although we do have our monorail right there, it still would have been quite difficult, I think. And man, this inventory is not looking too good. It is looking quite disorganized, I will admit. Okay. And I wish I had kind of slept at the end of the night, but I think we made the rule for ourselves that during the mob party we would not be able to sleep at all for the night. I just want it to stop raining. Said like any true Minecraft player or Minecraft YouTuber or streamer or anything like that. I think that the rain is incredibly cathartic when it comes down to it. That usually is when I'm playing by myself, and it's different when you're recording content. For one, it kind of obscures with your audio. Not only just for, you think for the viewer, and you're like, I wonder if it's different. I wonder if it's too loud or anything like that. For me, it can mess with the frame rate as well. But then it also kind of just gives that extra, I don't know, like touch of noise behind your audio that while you're recording, you can't really hear yourself as much. And so when it alleviates, it makes things a lot easier, I would say. Okay, but it does look right here like we have all of the building blocks. Thank you, I heard a button. Hey, welcome to the sanctuary. Leveled up, I appreciate you. Thanks for becoming a slipper, my man. I say that that is also worthwhile for another spin of the wheel. Dude, I appreciate the support, my man. And happy Halloween. Okay, let's get back into this list wheel that we have right here. Okay, it'd be fun to try to make some spooky lore. But we'll have to see if we get any tricks or any treats here. Oh, man, we got another trick. We got another trick. Okay, I have to drop one of my most valuable items in my inventory. I just have to throw one of these things out, and it has to be valuable. Right here, we have a brand new diamond hoe. Oh man, we got 2 tricks in a row. 2 tricks in a row. Oh, our luck is not looking too good right now. 2 tricks in a row. So let's make a new replay mod cinematic so that we can document this in the video. Oh man, so unfortunately, I have to throw this diamond toe in the water. I have to say goodbye to it forever. I would say that you have served me well, but you have not served me at all. I have never used you, so I hope that you have a good rest of your life here in the Kingdom of Solith. Hey man, happy Halloween. It means a lot that you watch my videos. I have a brand new video on the second channel today, and what I've kind of been taking the approach of like less videos but more high quality videos on this channel, and then really focusing on bringing you the best cinematics that I can, and then I get to share my thoughts very much in like I share my thoughts. I read and help people to try to grow their own Minecraft YouTube channels, and also kind of just like share more things about myself in like a comment of the day sort of style on the second channel. And so I've been able to make a lot of videos with that because I have so many cinematics built up over such a long period of time. And so if you like the live streams, they're kind of exactly like this. Except for I actually get sidetracked by playing Minecraft, as opposed to kind of I people watch, and I kind of just let my thoughts off and explain to you guys my experience kind of growing Minecraft YouTube channels and what I think about Minecraft and the future of everything and all of that, those sorts of things. And it's really enjoyable. So yeah, I'm just really appreciative of you coming and spending some time with me. Are any of you guys, have any of you guys dressed up for Halloween this week? Or are you going to go and do anything tonight for Halloween? If you have any Halloween parties, if you're even trick-or-treating yourself, definitely let me know. I'm an elementary school teacher, as many of you guys know, and I have actually a couple of students that will watch the live streams and even many of the videos from time to time, which is very fun and rewarding, I would say. And they are just about of the age where they need to kind of stop and move on from trick-or-treating, but they're still kind of at that age. And one thing, actually, as someone that is deeply embedded within kind of like kid culture, because I'm a teacher, is, at least in my city, it does seem to me that the age that you're kind of allowed to trick-or-treat has gotten older and older. And so you can even be like in high school and that sort of thing and trick-or-treat, which is kind of it's just kind of an interesting thing. I think when I was in high school, I was like, okay, it's not my time anymore, but everyone likes free candy, at least in the United States, so it's kind of interesting when it comes down to it. Oh, you guys are still looking at the wheel. I'm sorry. I need to stop doing that. I'm placing down more things here. Here we are. Spooky, thank you. I didn't notice, dude. I didn't notice. We are back in action. As you can see, we're placing down our stone blocks right here. And the reason for that is I'd like to kind of texture things in a mosaic pattern. And you're going to see, okay, we definitely have our replay mod cinematic still going. So that is exactly what we need. But the plan here is to make this into a very traditional path that I have always made, and if I want to, I may come back and add some tuff into it, but I just have not really made up my mind when it comes down to it yet. But if you use some stone and some cobblestone and some andesite and some stone bricks, you'll get a really good looking kind of medieval anything. doesn't really have to be, it could be anything. And I've given some thought as to what exactly I would like for this path to look like. And I would love, having like a white path for everything would be awesome. And I've thought about like some wooden different path designs, but I kind of think that just like stone on the ground and then tons of nature and farmland and beauty and side wagons and all these different little things, but also like it's this super wealthy, super high wealthy area right here. Or just like, I don't know, yes, it is wealthy, but how in this area has anyone gotten these sorts of materials and resources? Like, this is some crazy stuff. All the pale oak and that sort of thing. So this is going to look really cool, but be a fantasy medieval, I guess medieval fantasy, right? Which is very, much an esque of like the idea behind a lot of Flip's sort of videos and the way that he makes his hardcore world. If you guys watch Flip, which I'm a huge fan. He definitely inspires you to push yourself as a Minecraft YouTuber and content creator, and you push yourself to put a whole ton of hours into the game doing things like this. But one thing I've been experimenting with. Oh, did I not say hi to Chespy? I didn't say hi to Chespy. Oh, I feel bad. I feel bad. I did not realize that at all. Let's head to sleep for the night. I oftentimes get very sidetracked with you guys. Oh, leveled up. You build in a medieval style too? Oh, that's awesome. Definitely consider joining the Discord. We have almost 200 people now, and a whole ton of YouTubers as well. And we give each other a lot of feedback and help each other grow and that sort of thing. And the Nifty Rascal is a new member as of this week. And he just joined the Discord and ended up putting in one of his new builds. And his thing about being the Nifty Rascal is that he's a bunny. Like, his avatar is a bunny rabbit, but he ended up finding a way to make the edges of his roof design, like right here, he ended up finding a way to make the edges kind of stick out and look like a bunny rabbit. And like, it's his roof design. It's crazy. And I've never seen anything like it. And so it's so cool to be able to like see everyone's builds. And we give each other feedback all the time as well. Many of you guys watching probably know Jordan, who's been hanging out a lot this past week on stream and in the videos and that sort of thing. And he is building kind of like a recreation of every single villager house, which is, I guess, something that I plan on doing as well too here in this world, along with a whole ton of other lore pieces too. And I always like that idea, and it's a fun thing to do, and so he's been sharing his builds too. And you guys get a whole ton of sneak peeks as well when it comes to upcoming builds. And honestly, if you ever want any of my schematics, just let me know. I'm more than happy to give you guys them. If you ever want to like have this in your world or build it or anything like that, you know, all you have to do is collect the materials. It's calcite and diorite. We have some smooth quartz right here, and then pale oak with the fences and the fence doors, and then the trap doors that we have here, and just a couple right here, quartz bricks. But besides that, that's really the, you know, everything that you need. So, and if you get the pale oak saplings when you're there, then you have the perfect texture piece. So I do think it looks really good, and I actually have not seen what it looks like without the fall shader pack or resource pack that we have here. So I'm very excited actually to see what it ends up turning out to be. And one thing that we'll probably actually do tonight on stream too is we're probably going to give this place an actual interior. So if you guys have any ideas, definitely let me know. Along with, we have so much to do. It'd be really fun to play with some copper too. I really have not used like any copper at all, and it'd just be, I don't know, have you guys used, like, I don't have copper golems. I'm sure many of us, or many people on Lotus right now have copper golems. We really, you know, this is an incredible group of content creators, and so people play in a, you know, a lot of people are very caught up with the game. I feel like my mic almost dropped. But I feel like for me personally, I always play this game so slowly when it comes down to it. And you guys are probably like, you're playing slowly, like you're making, you know, kingdom after kingdom after kingdom. But I also put a lot of time into it, you know, so compared to other people that have more of a skill set within the game. Like right now, Inka's online. Inka is way better of a Minecraft player than I am. way better of a Minecraft player. I really do mean that. I have nothing on him. He would smoke me when it comes to Minecraft knowledge and implementation any single day of the week. When it comes to like any of the logistics and nuances of Minecraft as a game, I may have my own sort of like building style and that sort of thing, and that makes me unique, and I definitely put a lot of time into producing the best quality videos that I can for you all. But compared to so many people, and it was incredibly kind of almost intimidating and humbling when I first joined Lotus from the get. It was how good at this game so many people are in general. You know, this is one of the most popular games in the world. And honestly, the content creator market is not like the content creators. There's not that many people genuinely that stay through the test of time and keep on making videos. And that's something, if you've ever wondered about or thought about starting a YouTube channel for Minecraft, do know that like it's really not, although you would think it would be incredibly saturated, and it is from the beginning. If you really put in the time and keep doing this just because you love doing it, then the people that actually continue doing it for a very, very long period of time and keep, you know, trying to get better and just love the process of getting, you know, honing the craft and specifically making videos too. If you're like, yeah, that totally would be me, there's really not that many people. Like, you know, I think the longer that I do this, even though I don't have a massive amount of followers or anything like that, the more that I play Minecraft and get to know everyone else in the community, the more I see that it's really not as big as you would think. And so like you just end up becoming friendly with everyone else that has been doing this for a long time, because they see that you're also one of those people that are consistent and reliable upon and dependable upon when it comes to just continuing to do this and to innovate and to, you know, bring your personality and energy to the game. And that is, you know, something worth mentioning, I would say. Like really, if you keep doing it and keep doing it just because you love to do it, not because you're looking for anything in particular, the more you really will, you know, get to, I don't know, find fulfillment for this, I would say. Like the more you, yeah, like the amount of fulfillment that I get, no one really will understand, I think, except for you guys. Like, which is kind of interesting. I would say my mom is my best friend in my world. Like, I love her. And we, connect in a whole different level, which is really interesting, because I'm in my late 20s, but we are very, very close. And she knows me better than anyone else. But the one thing that she doesn't understand is how I can get so fulfilled from doing something like a live stream with you guys. And right before I started stream, I was talking with my mom and reminiscing about when I was a kid and used to dress up as like a Yu-Gi-Oh fella and a baseball player and as a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle and as Pikachu one year, and all of these different little things. And it's fun to reminisce and think back upon those times. But as we were talking, I was like, Mom, you know what, I have some good food in the oven, and it's Friday night, and I have the first long weekend, or not long weekend, but technically 2-day officially weekend in the first 3 months, with every single weekend going forward going to be a 2-day weekend, since the farmers market is not going to be going on anymore. And I love working the farmers market, but I also love connecting with you guys and making more content for you all. It's something I'm so passionate about doing. Really, my energy never ends when it comes down to it. It's kind of a time thing. I'm always being the limiting factor, so I cannot begin to explain, I really mean it, how pumped I am, how excited I am to be able to have an extra 10 hours back per week that I can absolutely dedicate without any doubt to connecting with you and hanging out and playing Minecraft and creating the things that are inside me and I want to put into the Minecraft universe and to be able to share with you all. And so that's one thing she'll never be able to understand. She'll never understand it, and that's totally okay. She loves that I'm so enthralled to hang out with you guys. I really mean it. Like, I get so pumped up. My coworkers at school are like, what are you doing tonight? I'm like, I'm live streaming. I have a Halloween live stream tonight. I've been looking forward to it all week. I really look forward to Friday live streams with you guys all week. And it's so fun. It's so fun. And look, you guys have been here for so much of this. So many side projects here. Right? Like, I think, like Spooky in particular, you have been here and seen so much of this monorail being built. And now here we are, and it's massive, and we're actually starting to get on a bit more of the main quest. Which this idea of build has been on my mind for like 2 years. Is that okay? I thought it was an Enderman. It's a baby, or I thought it was a baby zombie. It's an Enderman. We're gonna go to sleep though. And a happy Halloween to, as Chespy would say, Mr. Etat. Happy Halloween, my man. Happy Friday. I hope that you are doing well. And I think Etat, I was thinking about you this week. I ended up going to the Halloween district here on Lotus and saw how incredible everything is. And I think that did you hang out on Lotus last weekend? I think you did. And if you did, I'm so bummed. I really I was saying on stream when I went and I checked out the Halloween district earlier this week, I was like, if Etat was here, and I didn't get to hang out. And what I was doing is I was around, but I was so in a hole in the wall that I did not realize that we really had anything going on. I really mean that. And so I was working on the second channel. I think I recorded videos for the second channel for like 5 hours or so. and kind of just took breaks. I had been doing a whole ton of writing and had a lot of kind of script ideas that I wanted to talk about. And so I decided to do a whole ton of recording for the second channel. And we had a video come out yesterday, and a video is coming out tomorrow. So I was grinding away, man. And then I think there's some armor stands of everybody that look incredible. And like, if you've seen any of the videos, I know that Gribbly, and this is to everyone, if you've seen any of the videos of Lotus members transforming the Halloween district, you have no idea. When you're playing in game, like actually being able to experience it, it's like nothing. Like it's so crazy. Like when Gribbly says like we made an entire town in 24 hours, like they actually made an entire town in 24 hours. It popped up out of nowhere. And I've been so busy until finally this weekend that I just have not been able, I've been able to keep focusing on connecting with you guys, but when it's come to Lotus collaboration, I've been like, okay, I finally have my infrastructure over here with the thread over here, our massive monorail. Like, so we're good to get to everyone else now in a fun way. But we don't have our base. And I was like, you know what? I'm so busy that I can't think about anything else. But I am going to think about all of my script writing and writing ideas and put them into the world. Dude, yeah. If you were there for a bit, then you know. And I don't know too much about Halloween lore. Like, I don't know, like, really anything about Chucky or, like, Michael Myers or anything like that. And I know a lot of you guys probably know a whole ton about that. It seems like a whole ton of the Minecraft community, in the best way possible, knows, like, everything about Halloween and spooky season. And spooky, one of my favorite parts of this week, honestly, was you on Monday sending that Discord message saying happy spooky week, or happy Halloween week, I think it was. Yeah, it just means a lot being able to, I don't know, connect with you guys. And I know that this holiday is very special for you. And the holiday, my favorite holiday, I maybe not, I can't decide. But I realized it, or remembered it kind of, although I had forgotten. It's like, how do you forget your favorite holiday? You know? So it may not be, but I love Thanksgiving. Love Thanksgiving. If you know me, then you kind of know that I eat a lot of clean foods. Like, I'm a pretty healthy guy when it comes down to it. And when you eat, so like if you eat a lot of processed foods, or at least for me, when I eat a lot of processed foods, it will make it more difficult for the food to pass through my system and through my body. But I find that I can eat a massive volume or quantity of real whole food, like actual food, you know, like meat and potatoes and vegetables and like real cooked like fish, you know, like real food. I can eat a whole ton of it and I can feel so full and, you know, be it a food coma, right? But in like a satisfying sort of way. But then based on the naturalness of the food and how good it is for you, on Thanksgiving, at least for me, the way that I eat it, and you can overindulge, especially with like the mac and the cheese and all that sort of stuff. But if you make like a really good turkey and have some good gravy and that sort of stuff, you can go to absolute town and eat so much food when it comes down to it and be so full. But it's all good food for you. And it's, you know, a lot of protein and, you know, oftentimes maybe not as much when it comes to the fruit and a lot of like antioxidants and other things that way. But you can overindulge every once in a while on some real healthy food, and you wake up the next morning and you are good to go once again. And that is exactly how I feel. I eat so much food. I eat so much food on Thanksgiving. I love it. I absolutely love it. I literally can't even fathom eating even more. And then I also love the day after Thanksgiving too, because you have the Thanksgiving sandwich day. So usually, and what I'm going to do this year is with my mom, I'm going to do the annual turkey trot, which is like a 5K run, which is very fun for me to do. And then just go into eating tons of food for Thanksgiving Day. And then I usually will go I like running, as a caveat. I like to go and run. And so I'll go on just like a nice easy run. And then you can have that Thanksgiving days or the day after Thanksgiving sandwich too. And it does not impact me whatsoever, where if you were to give me like a pack of Oreos or anything like that, I would eat the entire thing, and then I would feel awful. Or like, sugar cookies, especially like the gas station ones, like the 7-Eleven or that sort of stuff with the M&Ms, and some milk. Like, don't get me near it. Or some Nutter Butters. Like, I'm a big cookie guy based on the, and so for me, I'm the cookie guy. I'm not as much of the sweets and like the gummy worms and the gummy bears and that sort of stuff, like the Skittles and the the hot tamales and all that sort of stuff. That I'm more of the chocolate guy, based on the poll, which actually I want to take a look I want to see where you guys are at, or see how many people are both too, because I'm kind of one. I don't do the sweet stuff, although I like it. Like, I don't buy it, And the food production's a grand welcome as well. Wait. I need to first put in... Man, we still have... This is actually quite a big pathway design, if it comes down to it. Okay. Let's quickly change the song. That's so funny. Yeah, exactly. I want to know how many people have both, though. Yeah, Seaman's game is so awesome. His thumbnail for his new video that came out today, too, is really, really good looking. So if you guys haven't seen any of Seaman's content, he's one of the founding members of the Lotus SMP. And so you can see all 4 seasons through his playstyle, but he is an incredible A, Minecraft player, B, I think he's very funny and tells a very good story and has his own unique personality, which I really enjoy. He's also incredibly good when it comes to like Minecraft animations and that sort of stuff, like Blender and that sort of thing. And he's really been popping off recently with his thumbnails, and is very underrated, I would say. Along with, I think that applies to pretty much everyone on the Lotus SMP. Like, for me, like, I know a lot of people love Dr. Hakonis, also known as Draconis. I know that Spooky, you are a huge fan, and we were hanging out earlier with him on stream, which is really fun while he was playing some video games as well. And then I know that our man Etat here is as well. And Draconis, I think yesterday when we were all hanging out on stream, he was playing Halo, and he's a Minecraft YouTuber, but he was playing Halo, and he only has 550 subscribers, but he had 20 people hanging out with him. He had 20 people hanging out with him because he's that sort of person. Like, he's that awesome, right? Like, he's such a good person, and he makes all of his own music and is like down to earth and does not care at all about viewership or about, like, so many of the, like the vanity sort of metrics that so many of us, including even myself, really do look at and consider and account when it comes to our creation process. Like, he does not care and is so authentic and so absolutely him. It's a massive inspiration. And he had 20 people. He was playing a different game. He was playing Halo. And I was one of the 20 people. I was viewer number 19. I'm watching him play a different game because that is how he is and how awesome he really is. And so, what an inspiration, and how underrated can that be? You have 550 subscribers and 20 people watching you, where I have 7.5k, 7.6k, and for me, it does not at all matter about the numbers. I really just love hanging out with you guys. And I really do mean that. I think many of you guys know that I barely even look at the numbers. Based on my response style to you guys. But it's good just being able to come and hang out and see, your comments and connect with you guys and that sort of thing. But, when it comes to actually being so underrated, that is so underrated. And he makes awesome content too, and so Seaman is another one of those people. And I mean, everyone here on Lotus is very underrated. I know that I am sole Halloween trick-or-treater out here tonight, but that may not stand for forever. I know that Chespy was on for a period of time. And I do think I really want to hang out with a lot more of you guys on Minecraft, and so I do want to start putting a little bit more time into that charity event that I had wanted to do in September or in August before I got super, super busy with the beginning of the school year. So I know that some of y'all were excited about that. We are going to kickstart that and get that back into motion. I think that it would be fun to do around the new year. Like maybe even, I don't know, maybe New Year's Day or something like that. Many people have it off of work, and so maybe we can record the event there. And I think that would be fun, and try to raise some money for the Children's Hospital here in Aurora, I can't ever say it. Aurora, Colorado. I live here in Colorado, and Aurora is like Aurora Borealis. There we go. I can say it. Is a place where the kids could definitely use a bit of extra funding for some medical care. And so I think that it'd be fun to hang out with you guys and be able to do. The event would be a battle royale, which is so not the thing that I would usually do. But I think it's very fun to. I think it'd be fun. I think it would just be fun, And many of you guys know, especially those of y'all that have been hanging out since the beginning of stream. After Mari's donation, we had to fight off a whole ton of mobs. And when that happens, you guys usually start to see a little bit more of Slip Unhinged. And I think that you would see a whole ton of Slip Unhinged if we ended up doing a battle royale. And I don't know, I think it would just be fun when it comes down to it. And hey, I totally recommend. I'm from Massachusetts originally, and I moved to Colorado to go to college about maybe 7 years ago. And I have not looked back. It is a beautiful place. It is so wonderful to be in the Rocky Mountains. Unleveled up, that's funny. Yes, that makes sense. I think that, it's very... I think you learn very late when it comes down to it, that loving the sugary snacks too much and really leave a lasting impact on your body over a long period of time. And I really love a good salty snack too. For me, the best high volume, kind of healthy snack that I can munch and munch and munch on, I eat a whole ton of popcorn during the weekends, and that helps me kind of curb any other cravings that I would have. And then I went to the grocery store before stream tonight. I get some pretzels too. That usually seems to do the trick for me. Okay, we're gonna make even more of our stone brick slabs, and we're actually really starting to get somewhere when it comes to filling in this path. One of my favorite things by far to do in this game is actually path building. That may not surprise some of you guys. But I think that it's cathartic and it's easy to do. And the added benefit too is that when you look back at your progress, it's very easy to see how much you've actually done in the world. What did I go to college for? Let me grab some water very quickly. Oh man, I barely saw Tiger Lily. Is she going out to dinner? Okay. It's so hard for me always to commentate. I don't know how loud the rain is for you guys, but for me, the rain is incredibly loud in my headset. And it makes it, I feel like I want to shout, but I also don't want to shout. And so that makes me want to go closer to the microphone, and then that would make it so that I'm too close to the microphone and things are too gainy or too percussive and that sort of stuff. And so it just makes it more difficult for me. Yeah, terraforming is, yeah, it's such a, it's cathartic. And all of this area right here used to be just kind of a forest area, and we have so much work to do. I mean, we are nowhere near done. But doing, you know, terraforming, path building, putting in farms, that sort of stuff, it makes such a big difference. But I actually, this is going to sound pretty crazy, but I went to school for, I didn't know. I mean, I went to a liberal arts college, and I decided that I wanted to, and I still want to, although it's going to be increasingly impossible nowadays, I want to be a religious studies professor. And so I studied religious studies and psychology, and then I have a minor in Spanish. So double major and a minor. And I loved college. I loved it. But honestly, I think that AI is changing things so much that I don't even know if I would recommend for my kid to go to college, and that sounds really kind of weird, because I think that college would be the best thing for my kids based on my upbringing and my experience, based on, you know, how incredible is it that you get 4 years where you can actually live at a school with people that are all your age and have similar interests in you, and or as you, and you're all investing in your education together, and, you know, taking out loans for it, many of us. But, you know, like really dedicating towards, our futures and our intellect and being able to choose whatever path that we want to. What an incredible and privileged thing it is that I was able to experience. But I think that I am probably of the last generation that would ever be like, okay, I think that is something that is worth doing, honestly. That's tough to think about because technology, one thing I'm teaching the kids right now, we're talking about in social studies actually, is changing the landscape. And finally I can hear myself again. Oh, that's way better. Okay, we're talking about changing the landscape. And so kind of the idea behind this module that we're doing is that they learn that humans, of course, us, we change the environment. But we change the environment more than any other living being, any other organism by far. And we all know that. And there are good things about that, especially if you're pro-human or humanity, which I think that hopefully most of us are to a certain degree pro-humanity and just want to improve upon the deficits. But at the same time, as we continue to modify the landscape with these, quote unquote modifications, these kids have to understand that modifications in this sense include things like bridges, right? And I actually show my kids this creation when I'm talking about it, because we show them pictures of bridges and pictures of tunnels and pictures of roads and highways and canals and dams. These different sort of, modifications. We've modified the environment, just like I am currently modifying the environment within this game. And so for human beings, the fact that we can build homes and have electricity and heating and faucets and, running water and bathtubs and bathrooms and all of our conveniences, everything that we know, all these human-made things, that is a huge benefit to us. But actually, there happens to be costs. There's a cost when it comes down to it as well, right? And that is that this is impacting the land and theoretically every single organism that is connected to it. And it may be pro us, but usually that means that it is going to negatively impact every other thing that happens to exist on the planet. And also impacts the longevity of the planet as an ecosystem as a whole. And so that is kind of the social studies unit in a synopsis, I guess I would say. And so it's very interesting to be able to have these conversations with the kids and be able to show them what this looks like and what this means. And it is, I would say, very satisfying to do in Minecraft. But it's very interesting. Like this week, we ended up reading a book about baby sea turtles. And how a group of 20 kids were able to help their community realize that the extra infrastructure that they had built along the coast with all these houses and the extra light like we have right now was preventing the turtles from actually going from their nesting spots in the sand and crawling towards the ocean to be able to swim away. Because if you didn't know, actually, when baby turtles hatch, they're in the sand kind of down below here, and then they have to crawl to the ocean in order to swim away. But in order to do that, they follow the brightest light source. And so if I had tons of lights right here, like right next to the water, the turtle would actually go and nestle to this light source, where it actually wants to follow the moon towards the water as it hatches. And so the kids ended up doing a lot of campaigning and ended up getting the community to stop having all of the lights on at their houses at night and actually shut them off so that the baby turtles during their hatching season would be able to go to the ocean. And so just a couple of snippets from a teacher, I guess you could say. And it's very interesting. It's very fun to share and kind of contribute to that knowledge discussion every single day. And I love that. And Pug is back. The man, the myth, the legend. But, you know, and so even, especially, you know, I love being a teacher because I love that environment. And college is the epitome of that environment. I don't even know if I would have my kid go to college because does it really even make sense? I'd like to think it would, hopefully, in that, you know, the institution can be mended in a way that makes it accessible and as enjoyable as it has historically been for the people that are able to partake in higher education. And if we think about how technology and all of, you know, the growth that humans have had, it would be great to, although we're modifying the landscape in order to do it, ensure equitable access to that sort of higher education. And so I'd love to be a professor as well, but I'd love for my kids to go to college, but the landscape, you know, I don't think any of us really know what that could look like at the time that I would like to pursue what I want to pursue, or the time that my kid eventually one day would pursue what we're talking about and whatever it is that they want to do, whatever domain. I think that it's all going to look so different one day. I guess I'd like to know your thoughts about it too. I mean, there's so much, you know, knowledge and progression and development and all these different things. It's all happening so incredibly quickly, for better and for worse. And I know that we all do happen to have different opinions when it comes down to it. But I do think it's all fascinating, honestly. And let's see on the map here. Okay, you can see this massive swath of land is really starting to come together. Although it's taking pretty much all of the stone that we have left to our name. Although I'm not complaining about that too much when it comes down to it. Oh, no way. Leveled up. That sounds awesome. You play on a server? And you ended up taking an island and kind of like chiseled it down. It kind of sounds like into something beautiful. I'd love to see that. One of my favorite aspects about Minecraft, and I think that this probably many of us probably relate to this, is the fact that when it comes to building in Minecraft, if we can enjoy mega builds, but we also really appreciate when someone goes above and beyond and really delivers on something that is so detailed. And, you know, even if it's a small little area, you know, you've whittled it into something that is exactly that you wanted it to look like. Sounds like that you've done that. I'd love to see what that looks like. It's very cool. And there's, yeah, this, once again, this is a big path here. But as you can see, we're also coming in just one block at a time. Usually when we get onto our third block palette, things start to consolidate and quicken on up a lot more efficiently, I guess you could say. Maybe not more efficiently, but it just happens more rapidly. Rapidly is the better word for it. Right word for it. And yes, the verbiage is important. Although we're almost out of food. No, I absolutely incorporate the job that, I incorporate this game into the job that I love. No question about it. Yeah, I can elaborate upon that. I have tons of fan art from my elementary school kids. Yes, I keep my content family friendly. And that's very important. Now it is for adults. Like, I guess it's not like, it's not directed towards kids. It is appropriate for kids, but it's directed towards adults, if that makes sense. And I think that most of my audience that usually watches is mature. My video is not hype Fortnite, and quick edits and, all of that. It's not enough of that, I think, to really have specifically like a majority younger audience. I think that I am much more of a depthful person and a little bit more reflective and introspective. I take things at a slower pace. Within Minecraft, at least, I take things at a very fast pace in order to get as much slow-paced Minecraft time with you guys, because this is my relaxed time, my chill time where I get to spend time with you guys. But I do not think that this really would relate to, and it doesn't for the most part, with even the kids that, I will show them like the introduction of a video every once in a while. And they'll think it's cool because they're fascinated by, I do think that we do have some aesthetic worlds and builds and that sort of thing, and can convey that pretty well with cinematics. And then usually when someone that I know in real life looks at my videos, which I tell everyone about the fact that I have this Minecraft YouTube channel. I'm very proud of it, and I love being a part of the Minecraft community. I have no shame about it whatsoever. So no, I don't keep it separate from work whatsoever. But usually when people look at my videos, I usually get the compliment. I don't think they're expecting for them to be high quality. They're like, okay, like he just has YouTube. Like, okay, he just has a YouTube channel. And I'm, again, like, by no means the biggest Minecrafter at all. But I do think that the things that I make, I'm personally really proud of and are welcome additions to builds and additions to a Minecraft world. I really do think that. And hopefully you do too. Hopefully you think that this is starting to somewhat come together. I really think it is. We're going to have to get even more stone right now, though, which is kind of interesting. All of that stone, and we're like halfway done on this path here. Let's see, let's take a step back here. Yeah, but oh man, there really is nothing about, if your world is not feeling together, it's because you don't have enough paths. I really do mean this. Look at all the infrastructure that we have right here. And you can already tell it's really going to become something. At least I think it is. So I do say let's head on up the ladder very quickly. And then I'm going to grab a little bit more water, and then we'll have to grab ourselves some more resources, and I'm going to take a quick bathroom break as well. So I'll be back in a jiffy. I appreciate you guys spending some time with me tonight, and we're not going anywhere. It is a wonderful Halloween where I get to spend some time with you guys tonight. And if you are down for the journey, consider leaving a like on the stream if you haven't already. But once again, I'll be back in just a couple. Oh man, we lost connection. Sorry guys, I was hoping for you guys to have a nice looking cinematic just like this. But we are back. We're back in action, and I apologize. That was much longer than I thought it was going to be. I really do mean that. But let me just get back into my gaming chair, and I'll explain. I do have an excuse, and you don't have to excuse it, but I do have one. Spooky, welcome back. Leveled up. Thank you so much. Welcome back, welcome back. Okay. And man, this build really does start to shine out at night. It's looking good. Alright. So obviously, as we know, Halloween is here. Spooky, I hate to say it, but it's almost the end of your season, my man. I don't mean it. I mean it. I don't mean it. You're gonna thrive. Every season is spooky season with the spider over here. Okay, it wasn't that long at all. Okay, let me change the song very quickly. But my excuse is okay, it's a low key, it's a chill stream. Actually, many of you, if you know me, if you've known me for long enough, you know my real name. But I'm not going to say it on stream. But many of you know my real name, okay? Jordan is here, man. I was talking about you earlier. Dude, thank you so much for coming and hanging out. I appreciate it, and I'm glad that you're here for Halloween night. It's Pug and I online right now. He has my favorite number. My lucky number of deaths is 32. And my second favorite number is what was the birthday of an ex-girlfriend of mine back when I was in 8th grade. For whatever reason, now I like the number 17. After 8th grade, that was so long ago. But 32 was my football number back when I was a kid. And 17 was my ex-girlfriend's birthday. It was December 17th, back in 8th grade. Although she is not my kryptonite. Like, for whatever reason, that just happens to be my second favorite number now. So my two favorite numbers are online at the moment, which is so silly. But anyway, my roommate has the same name as me. And if you know my name, then he has the same name as me. And we both come from Massachusetts, and we went to the same college together, and then we lived on the same floor together, and then we had the same friend group together, and then all of our other friends, we happened to party a lot. We did a lot of partying. Had a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun in college. I'm not the sort of person I was in college. Had a whole ton of fun. I was not the Minecraft YouTuber. I was a fraternity brother in college. And I traveled to India, and I traveled to Bolivia in college. And I studied religious studies and psychology and Spanish in college. Like, I had a crazy, my life then, it was crazy. I'm very happy to be the person I am as a result of it. But my roommate and I ended up connecting on so many things because we had such a similar upbringing, right? And you know, COVID happened a couple of years, of course, ago, and him and I have lived together for years and years and years, since college. So we've known each other almost 8 years, and we've pretty much cohabitated with each other ever since we met each other. Like, we've always spent so much time together. And he was home, although our time schedules sometimes won't line up, or oftentimes won't line up. So I got to say hi to him, and I knew he was going out to Halloween tonight with his girlfriend. And I think most of us probably didn't want to go out tonight on Halloween, and so I appreciate getting to spend some time with you guys, but he wanted to go out tonight. Or he didn't want to go out tonight, but his girlfriend wanted to go out tonight. So his costume, I think it's so funny. His costume is the hand from Wednesday. $32 is your lax number? That's sick. But anyway, he didn't want to go out, but she wanted to go out. So he is the hand from Wednesday. And if you know, oh, that's the end of the, okay, we're back on stream playlist round 2. Let's get it. If you know Wednesday, then you know that the hand is literally just a hand, like a white hand. So he's not actually himself. Like he just like dressed up, and he actually shaved into a goatee. So he dressed up to like go out tonight, but he's literally just a hand. Like, so when people ask him who he is, he's just gonna show him the hand, as like from Wednesday. Like, I'm just gonna make his hand look like that, which is so funny. Like, that is the best low stakes costume I've ever heard of. And so I had to talk with him about it for a second because I thought it was so funny. So I'm sorry, that is the reason that I am back. And I did not mean to hold you up, but I do hope that the music at least was kind of relaxing in the background. Well, thanks, Jordan. We're really not even as close as I wish that we were. We do happen to live together, but it's my fault. I spend a lot of time on the YouTube channel and putting time into content, and then as a teacher I work a lot of overtime hours, and then I also have a second job on top of it, on top of 2 YouTube channels. So I pretty much am never stopping working. Especially because I work out 7 days a week. So I'm pretty much always go. Like, I never stop. I'm just like productivity man. Yeah, I really am just like Mr. Efficiency when it comes down to it. And my off switch pretty much never goes off, which is a good thing, but it's also a bad thing when it comes down to it. He would probably, him and I would have a much closer relationship if I wasn't so deadbeat sometimes on growing the YouTube channel and connecting and hanging out with you guys. And we were very close, and he also studied psychology, and so we have a whole ton in common, and he's pretty much my best friend out here in the world. And so that's so important in real life. But it's also interesting, honestly, for me, and I think this probably applies to most people on Lotus at least, and many different people, I'm sure, on YouTube in general. We need food, okay? One thing I talk to you guys a lot about is the fact that it's so incredible that not only have I found such incredible people like you guys, but I've also found people that like the exact same thing that I like, which happens to be Minecraft, and even in like the underground sort of like more cinematic or storytelling. And I think many of us that watch and hang out with me tonight, we have a lot of the same people that we watch and hang out with. And so the community that we have is so strong and so palpable. And not only have I met all of you guys that like literally the exact same thing that I like, but you like even more so if you're hanging out with me right now, you're liking it in the ultimate way that, for me, I put I put everything into my creation process, and so much of my life is dedicated to being able to share myself with you guys, and I really do mean it, because it's fulfilling for me and I love creating. So it's not altruistic by any means, but I really just love doing it, and the byproduct of being able to do something I love and being able to meet you guys has been, it's been life-changing. It really has been life-changing. I'm very thankful for it. And so being able to find a community of not only people that like the exact same thing that you like, but also being able to like it in the exact same sort of format, and not only that, but they like it in the way that you make it, and you're giving your all into doing it, meaning that the most raw and authentic version of you that you're sharing through the medium into the universe has been connected with and resonates with people that clearly are, you know, the exact same, the exact type of people like you. Like, they're your people. Like, and so for me, like, YouTube has been this incredible magnet of finding you guys, you know, people that literally connect in the exact same way as me, as I do with you. And I don't know, it's been one of the greatest joys of my life too. And so it's been self-fulfilling and reinforcing. And when anything is reinforcing, then it's going to make you want to do more of it, because you end up getting fulfillment from the very process of doing it by itself. And when people say that they really just love doing the thing, I really am one of those people that just loves doing the thing, because it's so satisfying to just see yourself grow and develop and connect, and be able to provide positive impact, and have that also be like bank shotted. Like, you know, to have it that's such a funny thing to say, to have your knowledge and impact be bank shotted back onto you, to use a gaming term right there. That's funny, because, you know, one thing I've learned as a teacher, and I think that one thing we all know from our experiences with one another, is that they've helped us grow, and become the people that we happen to be in this very moment. So it's very cool, and I'm very thankful for you guys. And Level Up, I do appreciate you and ETAT for the comment about being able to keep the thought train together. And I'm gonna make a video about this on the second channel, I do think. But for me, when I first ever started recording anything, I would literally do 15 takes of any sentence. So what I mean by that is, I would do 15 takes of every sentence. 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 And so on. I'm not going to bore you with it, right? I would do it, and I would... For me, I always kind of stumbled with my words and mumbled as a kid. And when I wanted to be a teacher, I always wanted to be a teacher, but I knew that I would have to be able to talk and speak and enunciate and be able to convey my thoughts and be able to provide, value. Like, I always knew I wanted to be a teacher, so I knew, I guess I knew the skills that I needed to hone in on and chunk on out and focus on in order to become the type of person that I wanted to be. And it took me a lot of time. So, like, any sentence in any video, if you look at like my oldest videos, you'll see I took it that many times, and then I made it 4 times, 5 times, 6 times longer when it comes to the posts and like the editing and that sort of stuff, because I would have really needed to go through 15 takes and decide which one I thought was the best, because I really was not sure. And so that kind of discrepant process where I needed to hone the craft of speaking and practice that, and then be able to distinguish which audio waveform was the best one, was so time consuming at first, but it made me better at it. And I realized over a period of time that being able to enunciate and to commentate and to share my thoughts through a virtual medium was going to be one of the best things that I could do in a controlled environment for me to actually practice sharing knowledge. And so I don't know, it's pretty much been one of the best things that I've ever done. And I usually am sharing that doing Minecraft and YouTube is one of the best things that I've ever done. And a major reason for that is just the person that I've become and the skills that I've been able to grow in, because I get, 5 to 10 maybe compliments per day for people that say, I like your voice. They'll be like W voice. And for me, if I think about the version of me that was a kid at school or with my friends or talking on the microphone as a gamer or anything like that, I never thought that I would have ever been able to kind of be the person that would have commentated and enunciated and been authentic and, I don't know, just been able to share things in a concise and in a, I don't know, intentional way, I guess. This is much more of a thought ramble, right? But like, I think that when you guys saw me, if you've been hanging out on stream, explain what we've been doing here on social studies, those are skills, the speaking, although I never took a public speaking class or anything like that. Those little micro things that end up becoming the macro in the long run. It's a lot of doing it and doing it again and doing it and doing it again and practicing. And I'm just thankful for where I've come. I've even had coworkers say, like, you really do speak well. And I think last week, Espy and Gribbly ended up sharing that. They're like, we're not as concise as you. And I'm not always concise. And if you know me, I'm not always concise. Like, at the end of the stream, I will not be as concise as I am right now. But the skills of being able to do that are so worth doing it. And the cool thing is that Draconis actually had never streams before last season on Lotus. And I was starting to, and by this I mean like an hour and a half long stream or like a 2 hour long stream. I was starting to be able to flex a little bit my muscle of learning how to stream and commentate for a long period of time, which is one of the best things to do if you're trying to grow in this regard to live stream. And Draconis had actually never live streamed before, and he asked me my advice on how to live stream. And you can probably tell that this is still exactly how I do it, and is my recommendation to start to get into it. But I say, when you're live streaming, I want you to imagine that you are playing a long play let's play that's also like a comment of the day. And that's it. Just continue to share and elaborate, and you may think that after a little bit of time you're going to run out of things to share, but there's actually a little bit more to what you can actually share. You can point out certain stimulus in the environment, like the fact that we are almost done here with our stone bricks with the path and ready for some andesite, I do believe. Or you can talk about things going on with you personally, like the fact that we've been putting a lot of time into the second channel recently, or the fact that we've been doing X, Y, and Z at work, or I've been trying this new hobby, or I've been indulging in this Netflix show, or I've been reading this thing, or, just things about you, or just things that are going to go with the broader conversation. What's going on in the world, how AI happens to be changing the state of things, how we need to consider, the impact that we're making on other people in a financial sense, or in a if you're a businessman, or in an environmental sense, if you're a scientist, or whatever it is, right? And thank you. I've actually I've considered doing a podcast. I'd love to do it with somebody. I actually have a literal YouTube channel that I have not got into it, because if you know Pixel Riffs, who has the Minecraft survival guide, he has a podcast, and it's a really good podcast. It's a Minecraft podcast, and whenever they make the right thumbnails for it, it absolutely pops off. Like, since there's literally, and if any of you guys are listening to this, I really mean this. This is so underrated. in the Minecraft scene, and I want to do it. I want to be the person. This is my idea, and you can steal it. I really mean it. It's a massive business opportunity, but for people that really have a voice and have things to share and work on the speaking skill, which is something that you can. Oh my gosh, we're lagging a whole ton. Okay, which is something that you can do yourself. You can absolutely work on the speaking skill and become someone that is a better communicator via microphone or via whatever medium it is. But if you were to do a Minecraft podcast and talk about upcoming things and about the Minecraft community and just talk about all the things Minecraft and be really consistent with that, you absolutely, no question about it, would be able to get so much traction if you really cared about the packaging of the video. And by that, I mean like the thumbnails and like the titles, how you're doing the hook and the value proposition that you're going to be giving, and a whole swath of other things. But that is something that is so underrated right now, and I really mean that. And it's something I'd love to capitalize on. And if anyone would ever want to be a co-host with me on a Minecraft podcast just like that, where we would meet up and we would kind of have a script of things that are going on in the Minecraft community and share our thoughts on it and kind of just riff-raff with one another, and be able to do that, that would have such a massive potential. And if it did well, I would be the sort of person that would instantly try to get like a thumbnail designer, and we would be providing the value through the discussion by itself. But if it was really packaged at an elite level based on the relative lack of saturation, but the incredible, or like the low supply, but the massive demand, because I think that all of us would really love a consistent Minecraft podcast. And if you just think about that, you're like, yeah, that would probably be something I would love, with the right people and with the right questions and the right energy. It is a massive hole in the market that I would love to fill. So I do appreciate the compliment, and I think that it's something that's really worth honestly considering doing and spending more time into. It's something that's been definitely, it's not a new thought for me. It's been something on my mind for maybe 7 or 8 months or so. And I wanted to pull the trigger when I was in Spain and I was ready to go home. But I've been so busy, and things have been really busy. But I think it's a fantastic idea. But it does seem here like our path is starting to wind down when it comes to the stone bits. Starting to look quite beautiful as well, I will say. I think we can come back in here with our stone, and then after this run through, we will go to our andesite and then finish off with cobblestone to just make everything look a little bit more worn down. And Jordan, happy Halloween. I'm sure I missed you. I'm so bad when it comes to that sort of thing. But a happy Halloween. Grand old welcome, a grand old end to the spooky season. Although we still have a couple hours left, but I hope that you enjoy your night, and thanks so much for all of the support this past week, or 2 weeks or so. And I hope that you guys have also seen Cobb's most recent video. I haven't seen it yet. That is definitely going to be a plan as we kind of edit down all of these replay mod cinematics tomorrow, probably. But I think it has like 52, 53, maybe even 54,000 views. And I'm sure for good reason. He is one of my best buds out here on the YouTube scene, and is an incredible content creator himself. That was one of the fun things about joining Lotus too, because I joined Lotus, as many of you guys probably know, because I really was inspired by Yogi Man, who doesn't make YouTube videos anymore. But then I heard that Cobb was joining, and I literally had just like found Cobb, like organically, like naturally, just through the YouTube feed, and it was like, I super mess with Cobb, like he's the man. And then he just ended up, and then I looked at the Lotus roster, and Cobb was there. I was like, no way, dude. I get to hang out with Cobb this season. That's gonna be so fun. And if you know us, you know that we have we had a lot of fun. We had a whole ton of fun this past season together, and now he is with another great group of creators, including Play-Doh Storm, who is a good buddy as well, on the Forever SMP or Forever Craft, which is a great group of creators too that are worth checking out. And so, man, I know that if you're here, you definitely agree that the Minecraft underground scene is a beautiful thing. And I could not agree more with you. I mean, it really wasn't for... If it wasn't for the man Etat himself, I wouldn't even have this resource pack right here. I was interested in doing it, and he ended up sending it along a year ago today. And so that's kind of cool. Not a year ago today, but a year ago as of like a week or so ago. And I think that that is kind of cool, and the amount of time and history that has gone on, and the amount that we've all really been able to connect with each other on so many different levels. Something that I think is really special and worth acknowledging and appreciating. Yeah, it would be hard to make it sustainable. I think that if I put enough effort into it, I think that I could be the person to do it. I think I could be the person. But it would make it so that I would have much less in terms of like a let's play. Here's what I'll say. If for whatever reason, I'm fighting for it very hard, but if I ever get the break to actually go full time on YouTube, I absolutely would make a podcast, because that way I would be able to, imagine, I really do think this would be cool. Imagine getting to know a bit more about the backstory of Draconis, on an interview style, or the backstory of Etat, or the backstory of Chespy, or the backstory of Incy, or the backstory of Baris, or Flip, or Mythical Sausage, or Preston Plays, or whoever it is, right, within the gaming sphere that happens to play Minecraft. Imagine getting to know them a little bit more, and their backstory, and the reasons why they play Minecraft, and having that not only, in a long form format, but in a kind of natural sort of podcast setting. I do think that that would be such a cool market and that sort of thing, and I would love to do that if I was ever to go full-time. So we'll just have to see how hard I can keep on grinding out here. I guess you could say, right? Okay, but I do think we are just about ready to put in a bit more andesite here. So I think that we'll do a whole ring around here and punch out all of the blocks, and then transition into a bit more textured and silvery block, the andesite. And Ashley, welcome. Oh my, Etat, that sounds absolutely wonderful, man. Thank you so much for hanging out. If I wasn't streaming tonight, I would absolutely join you guys, and I'm excited to hang out with you soon. It means a lot that you've spent some time with us all tonight, and happy Halloween. I know that you really enjoyed this season, and we will catch up very soon. I have no doubt in my mind about that. And if you guys have not joined ETAT's Discord, I definitely recommend doing so. His profile picture was made by me. It is his dog profile picture, but as if it was fried like a tater tot. Because his Discord and the ETATS community is the E-Tater Tots. Or E-Tater Tots. And so it's very funny, and if you think that my community is wholesome, then you definitely should go and check out his too. And so just like this, we can punch it out, and I know it's kind of still seems like we have a lot to go, but this actually starts to be the point where our progress is going to speed up very, very quickly. The thing is, one of the best ways about path designing like this is that the contrast of all of the blocks, one by one, really stands out to you. And so it's quite easy to make the adjustments that you're really looking for. And I'm doing this a bit more quickly because I have more experience, but it's not rocket science at all. It's not that difficult to kind of figure out. But as you can see, I'm just punching out everything like this, and then I'm just going to pretty much spam down every single other block that we have. Or not every block, we're going to go with the andesite and then finish off with the cobblestone. But we are only going to put in the andesite right here. And so we can actually do it quite quickly. And then you can only imagine, based on kind of how few blocks are going to be left after, we'll just have one more final sweep, and then we can take a step back and look at this path, and it's going to look so incredible. And I have a good question for you guys. If you were to choose Halloween costume to be in tonight, even if you... How is there a skeleton in here? Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, we have 2 skeletons. How did they get in here? We have 2 skeletons. Okay, let me put on some armor. Okay, we have to be safe here. Because 2 skeletons could demolish me very quickly. Okay, I do think we have the upper hand. Alright, so we're going to be okay. Action. Okay, and so back we can go, just punching down on these dirt blocks that we have. And I would love to know, what is y'all's plan for the rest of the Halloween weekend? I know for me, we are going to continue working on Lotus, and we have a new video coming out on the 2nd channel tomorrow, and besides that, I really do want to get a whole ton more progress done. I've been working very hard. The report card firm as a teacher opened up today, or yesterday, last night, and I happened to work all last night. I worked from like 4:15 p.m. until like 9:30 p.m. on Thursday night, and then I woke up at 4 a.m. this morning, and then I ended up working from 4:25 a.m. until 6:15 a.m. to finish the report cards all before my full work day today. And so what that means for me is that although all of the other teachers are probably still thinking about doing report cards or are doing report cards right now, I already have mine finished. And so that kind of gives me a full conscience and much lighter conscience, I guess I would say, as well, so that I can hang out with you guys and be like, okay, I don't have a whole ton of work hanging over my head because I really put my head down yesterday and made lemons out of lemonade. And so I do know that you guys know in the Discord that I was really, really working quite hard yesterday in order to maximize the amount of time that we were able to have here tonight. And I will say I love the autumn vibes that we have here. This place is completely starting to come together. Oh, no way. Level up. You're catching all of the Halloween mobs? That's cool. Okay. I haven't seen some in a while. Okay, but I hear some. I think they're underground. Maybe we let night fall for a second and see if we can find a couple more. I don't know if I'm that dedicated. I love how beautiful the moon looks. I just don't know if I'm that dedicated. I don't like mobs, so I don't know why I'm searching for them. Yeah, I don't think I'm not going to go too far. Spooky, just hanging out this weekend. That sounds good. Spooky, do you want to be a part of the Battle Royale? Do you want to be a part of the charity event? Because if you do want to be a part of the charity event, I'm going to be more than happy to hang out, man. I feel like that'd be fun. I'll level up if you want to, too. If you want to be a part of the charity event, and be in the Battle Royale, I think that'd be fun. Should we split it into factions? Into like different groups of people? I don't know, it's just fun to do it. It takes time, obviously. It takes away from videos, which is what makes things harder because I like making videos, obviously. But it'd be so fun to actually set something up. If you guys want to be a part of the charity event, I think it'd be fun. Okay, let's get Albert Andesite out here, and man, I love this. I love the song that we have here. As we put in the third block, and you're gonna see how much this is really going to start to come together as soon as we start to do this. Okay, cool. As soon as you meet, honestly, you realize it's much smaller than you would think. Oh, Spooky. Yeah, I forgot you're only on Bedrock. Okay. I don't know if you would be able to. But if you want to be a part of like any of the administration parts of it or anything like that, you're more than welcome to. Oh, that stinks. Wait, so Spooky, when you met Draconis then, did you meet Draconis through Bedrock? Meaning, I guess like another question too is, was CubesCon through Bedrock too? I guess like that's kind of what I'm assuming. Man, I haven't actually seen what this place kind of looks like without shaders in a very long time. I do think that after we finish making the pathway area here, we should take a look at and see what this actually looks like without shaders on. We have been doing so much terraforming here, and I will say I'm a very happy man about it. Okay, KubeCon was available for both Java and Bedrock. I do hope that eventually we do have enough parity so that we can just hang out without having to rely on different editions, and so that Minecraft can just be one-to-one at some point in time. Because that would be fun. Man, yeah, it'd be fun, yeah. I mean, the idea of having like a Minecraft server or something like that would be fun too. You know, honestly, I'm so enthralled by all of the different aspects of what being a full-time Minecraft YouTuber could be. It's so interesting. And part of it is because, for me, as a teacher, I have always had the teacher summer off. And so I have had months upon months to actually kind of be like a full-time YouTuber. And so what that means for me is like, I know what it's like to have the opportunity to spend every day, night in and night out, on making content for you guys. And for me, when I look back on some of my favorite times, I oftentimes think about those moments. It's so fun. Hang out and to be able to make these things. Like imagine, like for me, you know, I'm not trying to be like, oh, look at me, I'm a teacher, because I work super hard. Like super hard. And I think you guys know that. Like super hard. But at the same time, you know, being a teacher does afford for me to have a lot of extended time during the summer where I can wake up and stream and then go to the gym, and then if I want to, I can stream again, and then I can work on a video for the second channel, and then I can go and, you know, hang out and work on replay mod cinematics for a couple of hours, and then I'll be able to go and hang out with other people on an SMP, or maybe do some script writing, and then, you know, watch some TV and catch up with another stream with someone else that's hanging out and that sort of stuff. And like, that sounds like such a cool and fun day for me, and I know that that might not be what you would love to do, but that sounds like a perfect day where I can wake up and go to the gym and play Minecraft and stream and hang out with you guys and all these different things. And you know, I'm here because I love the game and I love the process, and that idea of doing that is so interesting and so fun. And so I do like to visualize it as much as I can when it comes down to it. And I do think that I heard the sound for a subscription. And so thank you so much for whoever ended up coming in, joining the channel. I do assure you, we are not going anywhere. But I will say, we are definitely running out of blocks once again, which is crazy. Well, really nothing too incredible from you. Also, can I ask you, I mean, Spooky, if you're still hanging out here, one thing I always have in the back of my mind is how many breaks does Draconis make do when he's on stream? Because I think that Draconis has a superpower of hanging out on stream for, like, he could be a full-time streamer. Like, he has the superpower of hanging out on stream for hours and hours and hours. And I have gotten much better at it too, so I could see myself much more being a streamer, but at the same time, I really am. I think that my thought output is at a much higher rate than Draconis, in terms of, you know, just kind of elaborating and filling the space with commentary. And I'm not saying that's for a good thing or for a bad thing at all, because I love his streams, and I have beautiful music, and he has incredible, much better music in his streams that are worth listening to and add to the atmosphere and ambiance whatsoever. But for me, I've always been, I think subconsciously been like, okay, I know that I can provide value if I load every air second of time with as much value as I can. Where I think Draconis has that edge where he understands that you don't have to be providing commentary every second. And so he has much more of a longevity on stream than I do. But I also don't know how much he happens to take bathroom breaks. And for me, they're not just bathroom breaks, they're also like, okay, I'm gonna grab some water and I'm gonna like continue to reset so that I can be the best version of myself that I can be. Which I do think provides immense value, but I don't know, I'm so inspired by him. He really is such an incredible creator when it comes down to it. And I know I find it so unfair about the fact that I have the viewership in terms of kind of like overall YouTube views that I have, and he is doing everything that he's doing. Because he deserves so much more. He really is such a rock star Minecraft creator. And that's what I thought. Yeah, I thought that he doesn't really take breaks at all. Which I think is crazy, and it's cool too. Ooh. Okay, at least at the beginning of the song, I do mess with the vibe when it comes down to it. And I know that it is starting to... No way, we have Dan. I have not seen Dan in a long time. And Halloween is Dan's favorite holiday in the game. That is crazy. I'm so happy that I get to hang out with him on Halloween night tonight. Along with we're really so close to finishing all of the pathway areas that we have here too. Man, he does not take breaks. That's wild stuff. Okay, and so we can get around to punching down our last bits of dirt so that we can fill them in with cobblestone, which of course is our least expensive material that we happen to have here. So I think that we are looking quite good. I think that we're about to finish this guy on out, and it's going to look incredible. We had enough stone, but if we really wanted to expand the path even more, I don't think that we would be able to do so. We just don't happen to have enough of the resources at the moment, but we do have the resourcefulness to continue to collect some more. But man, I've been thinking about the builds. Like, I know what I want to put into this area, but I do not know how I want the whole area to look like as a whole, which is kind of interesting. And so I'm going to have to figure out what that actually means and looks like within this world by itself. But I do think that it is kind of fun to leave some things up to circumspect as well, so that we can figure things out as we go. If you plan too much, then you plan to fail, and if you fail to plan, then you also plan to fail too. And so there happens to be somewhere within the bell curve some sort of sweet spot where we can just organically iterate as we are right now, and then also place the things that we intentionally design, like our architect's cottage right here, into the world, in order to make something that happens to be larger than life itself. Something that tells a story and explains something beautiful. And man, I forget every single time I go around for another iteration of this whole pathway. It is big. I mean, I know it doesn't seem like it, but this is like a good third of the island. I mean, maybe even, a good third of the island just placed down with stone slabs right here. This is it is a pretty massive terraforming project. Man, yeah, it is quite big here. It is quite big. Okay. But our next build happens to be, I think, some sort of barn, and I have already made it within creative mode. Now, my original plan here was to make a city in Minecraft, and I don't know fully what I'm going to do still. And actually, I am noticing here that we don't have any of our andesite, so I think that we should punch a couple more holes in the ground here. But anyway, I was thinking about building a city, and in the very near area right here, we have Mild Maddie, who happens to be building their own futuristic city too, and it looks incredible. But man, I realize, I mean, I'm putting a whole ton of work into just making what I'm making right now, right? And it takes so much work in order to build a city by itself, and I want to do one in the forever world at some point in time. But man, I mean, kudos to her for continuing the grind on her area. And for a reference point, I can actually, I think, go like this. You can see that there happens to be a spaceship right over here. Which I do think is kind of funny. Because usually my render distance is so low that you would never ever be able to see it. But oh man, oh baby, this pathway area is really starting to come together here. And yeah, I don't get it. I don't understand how Draconis can not take breaks. I mean, he must have a much more kind of, I don't know, comfortable, I guess, gaming setup that I have than I do. And my gaming setup is not bad. It's by no means like advanced or pro tier or anything like that. And I do think that when I'm gonna move within 6 months. So in the spring or so, there may be a lapse in videos, but I'm going to be moving into a new place. And so eventually we'll settle on down and have even better things and be able to have a much more professional setup. I do think that I am ready to invest in something that is quite, quite high commodity, I guess you could say. Yes, actually, yeah, isn't that interesting? Yeah, so I'm right next to Maddie. And I moved closer to her for a reason. I hope that I'm not too close. But Pug is right here. And Maddie is right here. So our island is right over here. And then I'm right here. And then the monorail goes all the way down here, past Pug's base right there, over to where Spawn is. And then this right here, after Spawn, where we're at right there, this right here is the shopping district. And then this down here is the GRCC, which is where Seaman and Gribbly and Rad and I think maybe Chespy originally were located. But as you can see, I mean, this guy right here has done a whole ton of infrastructure. Let's see, do we have any more andesite to our name? Okay, no, we are so close though when it comes down to it. I will say, I'm very happy with all of the base progress that we're getting done tonight. And so, as I think I'm... Oh man, I was trying to hold it in. And so, as I sneeze, we can head to sleep for the night. then I do think that we're going to take our 31 rockets and head back over to our starting area so that we can get the andesite that we need. Spooky, thank you. And then, just like that, off we go. Yeah, man, this place is really starting to come together. And I will say, I really always enjoy that song that we have there. But I do think that we'll continue to put in even more andesite here. Make sure that our texturing looks as good as possible, and it really is something that just kind of starts to become more muscle memory the more that you happen to do it. And at the same time, it's not rocket science at all. So you can learn the skill quite quickly when it comes down to it. And so I do think that with a couple more digs into the soil, we are just about good to put down our final layer of our andesite blocks here. You know, I do think that at some point this season, I'm gonna have to make a moss farm. And I've still never done anything like that. I know it may seem kind of silly, but I've still never made really many automatic farms at all in the game. But I do know the more that I put down these blocks in this area that we have right here, that I want to make sure that I can would be super lush and full of life here. And so I do think that in order to make that happen, we're gonna have to come around and make ourselves like a moss or like a bone meal farm or something like that, so that we can get enough life here into the area. Thank you, Spooky, my man. I do agree. Okay, we are now, after we have a bit of chicken, we are down to the last blocks that we're going to put in for the pathway for tonight so that we can be good to go. And so I can actually head into a third-person angle and just kind of punch out the last of the blocks that we have here. And I will admit that I do think that this song is quite beautiful too. It's actually quite incredible the amount of progress that we've gotten done tonight. If you've been here since the beginning of stream, you know that this entire area had nothing except for some dirt blocks here, and now it looks like it's undergone full transformation. We are no longer in the wooden age, but we happen to be in the stone age. And that's kind of the point of this point of the video. We are now 25% of the way through the Lotus SMP Season 4. So I do think that this is now a good time to kind of advance to the Stone Age and continue on with the game progression in a fun way. Now you can see at my tools that I have are still diamonds, and that's more than okay. But when it comes to the builds that we have, we are still definitely in the Stone Age. Well, thank you, Spooky. And yes, I do agree too. I like the peaceful vibe. I like to relax with you guys. But holy moly, we have so many blocks left too. You see, this doesn't look complete until we're totally done. Until we're done, it's gonna look like a work in progress, and our point tonight is to finish this guy off. I know, yeah, only 25% of the season is already gone. It's a shame. However, I am going to ramp things up this season. And one thing that's important to say about a Minecraft SMP is the fact that the more that everyone is playing together, the more that all of our resources can, if we use them in the correct way, compound upon one another. So if we work together as a good team here, as content creators here on Lotus, with all of the materials that we have, you already saw the fact that we now have a Halloween district. Like when people work together on Minecraft, when you have the amount of investment that we happen to have as creators, if we actually are able to organize all of that energy together, we can really, and I mean it, and you see it in Hermitcraft, you can achieve insane things together within the year, and then things happen to compound over time too. So even though that we're only 25% of the way there, we have so much more to go. And the more that we go, the more that we can get done. So if it seems like anything crazy has happened already in terms of like how much we've been able to get done as a server, you have no idea how much we're capable of. Like, it may be just me and Dan at the moment, but when it comes down to it, it's actually so many people that are putting so much time into playing this game and into creating content and transforming the server and bringing people together, and it's something I would say is quite beautiful. And if you haven't taken a look at the Lotus SMP Season 3 World Download, it's probably something that's worth taking a look at. And I will say that this song right here is an absolute bop. I like the song here. As we continue to punch out these last bits of stone right here. And so we can head into Cheetah Cam. Okay, we have a little bit more down here. Then we are just about ready for the final push when it comes to putting down the cobblestone into this path here. You know, one of the best things about actually putting paths into the game is that when you look back on things over time, it's so easy to see that you have done so many things in the game. And now, when it comes to content creation purposes too, you can instantly see that this area of the world is going to stand out so much more than it ever did beforehand. And I personally think that that is a very exciting thing. Yes, I do agree. Level up. I have made so much progress tonight. I will say it is a very, very good feeling. You see, we do not want to come in with too much of the cobblestone, because cobblestone is a very, very rough kind of texture. So having the cobblestone kind of buried a little bit more throughout the build is going to be more important for the story that we are trying to tell of the kingdom here. Okay, I can vibe with the song that we have here. And man, we are so close. We are in the home stretch. I really can't wait to see what this ends up looking like. A whole lot of work that we're doing tonight here. But I do think that we can forever say that the kingdom will be forever transformed to... And this pathway design is quite intentional, as you can kind of see here too. After 3 years of work trying to figure out how to make some pretty good medieval pathways, I do think that we have started to actually make some headway here. And so I guess you could say that Solidith is really starting to come together too. Our beautiful world, ever accentuated this time of year with the red and the yellow hues cast on by the trees. And as you can see, as we continue to slab up this pathway design up the hill right here, it doesn't have to take too much thought. Because you can always come down for iterations in order to make the thing better. Just like we happen to be doing right here. And so I do think that the more progress that you actually happen to put into the builds, the more that they really will show for themselves. Although I do happen to have a slight feeling that we may even run out, as we have right now, of our cobblestone. This build is way bigger than I even thought it was going to be. Oh, some Lightyear Frontier vibes. Yes, I mess with that. Yes, I like that. That's fun. Alright, so here we come in with the last round of cobblestone for this pathway here. And of course, if it's too rugged, then we can always take a step back and smoothen it out a bit more. We have enough resources in order to make it happen. But it's actually crazy the amount of stone that I've used this season when it comes to the monorail that we happen to have right here, or when it comes down to the now pathway design that we're going to be implementing through, it seems, a whole ton of our kingdom here. But you can see, just take a gander at the final product that we happen to have here. Hey, Level Up, thank you so much for hanging out, man. All the best. I appreciate you being a part of the sanctuary that we have here. It's an incredible group of people, and I'm very, very thankful to be here to be able to entertain you and maybe educate you on Minecraft-related things or anything like that. Don't know. I hit the wrong button. But I do hope that you sleep well, and I'm sending you the best energy possible so that you can slay it through the workday and enjoy every little moment that you can throughout the process. And your support really does mean a whole ton, so thank you for being here, and happy Halloween before we get into November and some official autumn vibes. Man, I really am. I'm a very lucky guy to have you guys here. I mean it. I mean, Do you think about it? If it wasn't for you, I would be here sitting, talking in front of a microphone. Oh man. Poor Dan. But if it wasn't for you, I would just be sitting here talking in front of a microphone. Some parkour time. That does sound very fun. But honestly, I would not be here, right? I mean, it would be a much different experience for me, kind of just talking into the microphone forever, for hours and hours and hours, if it wasn't for you guys and being able to spend some time with you all. And so that really does mean a lot to me, and I take a lot of pride and joy about the fact that I get to be a part of your community. Man, I wonder how many game hours I've put into the game. I think that last season we put 450 hours into Minecraft. On just that SMP, on just the Lotus SMP, we put over 450, almost 500 hours into the game. Just playing by itself without editing or anything like that. And then we did a whole ton of our Forever World as well. So I do think that the last year in Minecraft has been quite a good year when it comes down to it. I think that since we're out of cobblestone for the time being, so that we can be efficient with our resources here, we're going to come in with a bit of andesite, and then we're also going to come in with our leftover stone too, just to make things look even more cleaned out and it's nice here. Especially, I think that this will look good next to the architect's cottage, our starter house that we have here. Man, yeah, this kingdom is really starting to come together. Yeah, leveled up. Thank you so much, my man. I appreciate you. And I hope to connect more. I hope to connect more with you. And to hear what you're doing, what you're grinding on, what your ambitions are, what makes you happy, what makes you feel present, and what makes you feel you. Or what makes you feel like yourself. I'm excited to hear more about that in the future. And I'm so happy that we were able to connect a little bit together tonight on stream. Spooky, do you like Thanksgiving? I know it's a weird question. I'm such a foodie. Before stream, I was talking to my mom about how I love food and how I'm going to be indulging Spooky. You already know that I had some peppercorn beef tips tonight. And I have a pork loin that has been finishing cooking in the oven that I'm gonna have right after stream. And tons of good food throughout the weekend, and lots of more Minecraft content as well coming your way. So for me, it really is a good weekend. And I'm very thankful for being able to spend the moment and spending even more time than I have been able to in a very long time make content and connect with you guys. But it also is kind of funny the fact that this is the last kind of iteration of the path that we have right here, but it's actually so much more demanding in terms of materials than you would ever think. And I do think that for people that maybe are not as enthused or as enthralled with Minecraft as we happen to be, this can be such a thing that would take them away from the game. How much it takes in order to actually make something that you may see as beautiful as this on Minecraft in YouTube, and you see other people making these incredible looking builds. And I know that that could dissuade you from trying to make something like this, but the reality is if you put a little bit of that extra investment into it, it is worth having something like this in the game. Something solid in infrastructure with opportunities for you to build more upon and to ideate upon and to be creative with. And so the reality when it comes to any Minecraft playthrough is that the more time that you put into it and the more care and love that you put into a Minecraft world, the more you are kind of encouraged to come back. And so right here we can make ourselves a bit of a wall just to blend in the area a bit more. Out of our andesite, just like that. Just to make everything make a bit more sense here. And then we only have a couple more spots here too. Oh man, could we be there? Could we be done with the path? And I forgot to hit record on the replay mod cinematic. So RIP. Okay, could our rough draft be done? When it comes to the pathway design here. Okay, we got a little bit more over here. Man, we are close though. We are so close. We can make a new shovel here. Oh my gosh, we are so close with this major project that we have. Makes me very excited. Also, Karen, it is good to see you. A grand welcome to the stream. You are catching up at a great time as we pretty much finish a massive project that we've been working on for just about 3 hours or so. As Dan continues to parkour from place to place. Alright, and just like this, we can place down the last blocks of cobblestone so that we can fill in this new roadway that we have here along our new village of Solith that is being built along the thread, which happens to be monorail that we have here. But you can see that things really are starting to already come together, which is a very exciting thing to feel and to be able to share with you guys in a live format here. Also, Jordan says hi. Well, thank you, Jordan. It's good to see you, man. And thank you for hanging out. I'm sorry that you had to go and do your own thing, but I appreciate you just spending time and hanging out and enjoying the spirit of Minecraft creation tonight on Halloween, on Friday night, with all of us hanging out, this wonderful group of people, as we make something that is bigger than ourselves here. A kingdom with a story by itself. I do think that to finish us out right here, we'll come in with our stone bricks. And maybe fix that right here too. And then look at this. Okay, we are looking quite good right now. Okay, yeah, look at that. I mean, of course, there are going to be a couple of places where we need to smoothen things out a bit. Okay, but let's head to sleep for the night and see what we're looking at. Do I have a favorite block to build with? I think that my favorite block to build with is probably stone, as you can see. Now, if I could build with the white blocks that we have right here, I would build way more with them. My goal here for the season is to make my my fantasy when it comes to a Minecraft medieval village, but also in the richest form possible, which is what you can see right here. And so I love building with stone variants, but I mean, this right here, as you can see, this really stands out and is something that, I mean, imagine this sort of style, but not only in a suburb or in a rural sort of style, but imagine this in a city too, and everything is made out of white blocks. I do think that that would be so cool. And so I do think that because of its ease of access, you know, I can use stone just like this and make something incredibly beautiful within just a couple of hours of time. But if I could, I would definitely use all of the white blocks that we have here in order to make something even more impeccable. But as you can see, we have officially finished off on our pathway design, where we can definitely put a dock into this area if we would like to, if we wanted to. And then we have the beginnings of 2 different pathway designs here that we can continue on up here and head up to the architect's cottage if we want to. Or we can head down to our chest monster underneath the monorail. And I do assure you that everything is going to become even more beautiful in the days and hours and weeks and months to come. Yeah, I do think that stone is pretty much one of the most versatile blocks when it comes down to it. There's so much that you can do when it comes to the texturing designs, as you can see right here, and with the gradients and even the different little color features that you can see between each block. You can see how they kind of mix into one another and start to make this world come together. So we're gonna have to fix this area right here, but besides that, look at this place start to come together. We can head into our Cheetah Cam mod too, and maybe even get a cinematic kind of angle of what this place used to look like. Okay, we missed a couple blocks. But besides this, this was all dirt where we started our stream tonight. As we head into the clouds, you can see that yes, we have been quite effective tonight as a team. And thank you, Karen. Yes, I do think that the house is looking quite good. I'm happy with it. But I do think that this is the time where I go and get some Halloween dinner. I do think that I will continue to get a bit more progress done here on the kingdom tonight. But this man right here is a hungry man. I really do appreciate you guys spending the time and hanging out tonight. I'm sorry that's so close. And a happy Halloween. A grand old welcome to Level Up, the sanctuary. It's great to have you here, and Mari, thank you so much for the donation and the spin of the wheel that we had here on our Spooky Friday night. I will say this is starting to become something larger than me and something quite beautiful looking. And if I don't see you for a live stream at some point this weekend, I hope that you enjoyed tomorrow's video on the second channel. I wish you the spookiest adventure, the best and most relaxing night that you could have tonight. And I will see you all on the slip side. All the love, thank you. It's time for some beef tips. A good 3-hour stream. And once and again, thank you. Thank you for being here.